It's a great day. This is Paul Santisi in the studio, and I am very excited to share this audio with you. Trust me, by the end of this audio, you will have multiple aha moments. Now, this is a limited time audio, and this will be deleted in 6 days from today. This is a limited time audio. Now, whether you have an interest in what we talk about or not, that's 100% fine with me. Either way, I encourage you to listen all the way through because you will learn some magical information that will give you some aha moments, and it will give you much more mental clarity, and that is always a great thing. And I can still remember, clear as day, riding my bike as a kid back in 1989. You see, back then, I was obsessed with being able to pop a wheelie and ride on one wheel back then. And I spent hours and hours practicing, and I would draw lines with chalk, or I would count how many parking spots I could make it across on one wheel. And I must admit, folks, to me, in my world back then, I got pretty good. I could hold a wheelie for a handful of pedals, and I was very impressed with myself. However, there were other kids who were much better than I was at doing wheelies. It was not until I was sitting down on the curb one day and I was taking a rest from riding around with some friends in the school parking lot. I stopped and observed what the best kid who was awesome at doing wheelies, I observed what he was doing. That is when the magic formula clicked within me. That was my first aha moment, you could say. You see, when I wanted to pop a wheelie, I would get that tire up. And when I did, I would get more and more excited, and I would begin to pedal faster and faster. Ultimately, not being able to go very far with any control. Then I noticed that the kids who could ride on one wheel for as long as they wanted, like it seemed, they understood and applied something that I was not. You see, it wasn't about how fast you could pedal. It was all about being in control of each pedal. It had nothing to do with the cost of the bike, the wheels, or the tires it had. It had nothing to do with how fancy the paint job was, the decals on it, or what color it was. It was all about understanding and applying the universal laws of gravity and self-control. In that moment, folks, I made a decision. I made a decision to ride the longest wheelie of my life. I took a sip of my water, and I got back on my bike, more determined than ever. I blocked out everyone. I became laser focused. I lined myself up against the line in the parking lot, and I started pedaling, and I popped up that front wheel like never before. And I instantly flipped the bike over, fell on my ass, and hit the back of my head on the pavement really hard. Mind you, these were the days before helmets and pads and knee pads were required. So when you fell, it hurt, and it hurt real bad. And I had my fair share of cuts and broken bones growing up. Now, what happened was, as soon as I picked up my front tire, my back tire went into a deep pothole in the pavement that I didn't see, and that's what caused me to flip over backwards. While I was laying there on my back, staring up at the clouds, feeling the tears beginning to fill up in my eyes because I was in some serious pain, folks. That's when my friend Todd came over to me. He bent over my face, and I'll never forget this. He laughed in my face, and he said, "Santisi, watch out for the holes, man. They hurt." And then he looked at me and he said, "Why would you pop a wheelie over a hole?" And he looked at me like I was a moron, as he often did. Good old Todd, right? Anyways, he helped me back up, and he said, "Do it again." You got this. I got back on my bike and I dusted myself off. I moved away from the hole in the pavement this time, and I lined myself up once again. I became laser focused. I blocked out everything, and I focused on one thing: the best wheelie of my life. I popped that front tire up higher than ever before, and I rode that wheelie further than ever before. And I actually got so focused and in the zone, I had the blinders on, that I ended up riding that wheelie right into the side of the school building, and I crashed again. Now remember, a few minutes earlier, I had slammed the back of my head off the pavement, so I probably wasn't in the best mental condition, right? When I got up, I was in pain again, and this time I had crushed my knee and crushed my ankle from slamming into the side of the school building. But I could hear my friends cheering me on. Santisi, Santisi, Santisi. In that moment, folks, I felt accomplished, even though I was all banged up. I knew I had discovered the secret. I knew that I now had the knowledge to apply to become better and better at doing wheelies. This was when I was around 10, 11 years old or so. And by the time I would say around 16, I could ride that wheelie for miles and miles all around my town. I had full and complete control over myself and my bike. I could hop over curbs and go downstairs without ever breaking that wheelie. Now, there is a reason I share with you this story. You see, it's not that practice makes perfect. No, folks. This is the myth that everyone thinks is true. The phrase practice makes perfect is the lie that keeps the masses confused. Remember this: if you always practice something wrong, you will never, ever get it right. Think about this. How many of us know someone who says, "I have 30 years experience doing that"? Oh yeah? 30 years experience, huh? Well then, why are you always complaining that you don't have enough money? And why are you so convinced that no one will give you a job with all your experience? Why is it that every project you do seems to fall apart and needs repair so often? You see, if you were doing it the correct way, meaning your thoughts and emotions are in alignment with your actions, you would have a thriving business. You would have plenty of income pouring in. And if a job is what you wanted, which is fine, fantastic, terrific, well then, you'd be in high demand with all your experience, right? You see, here's an aha moment. It's not how long you have been doing something. The expression "practice makes perfect" is a lie. It's a myth. It's a scam. What is true, what is the absolute truth is, it's all about perfect practice creates perfect results. Perfect practice creates perfect results. Now, if I showed you how to make the best plate of linguine and clams that you ever had, and with each bite of that dish that I made for you, you could taste the flavors, you could taste the depth, and you could feel the depth and texture, and it was it was delicious, the best plate of linguine and clams that you ever had. Then you made the dish on your own, and you changed the order that I added the ingredients. Or maybe you used less salt or more wine, or you cooked the food at a different temperature. You see, your plate of linguines and clams may still come out good. It may come out real good, but it would not be the same amazing dish that I showed you how to duplicate. And then You would say, Paul, I follow your recipe to the letter, and my linguine and clams never comes out as good as yours. No, you didn't. You did not follow my recipe to the letter. You changed the recipe. You changed the order of the ingredients. You changed the temperature. You see, yes, you used the same exact ingredients that I used, and maybe you even added them in the same order that I showed you, but you screwed up the magic formula. So your results were good, but they were not great, and they never will be. My point is that if you keep making the dish your way, the results you get may be good, but they will never be as good or as great as the person who gave you the specific magical formula to follow that they follow. Did you follow that? You see, where many people keep getting off track in life is when wanting to manifest desires. Is that you thought by changing it, you could make it better. We all do this, okay? Stop for a moment. Why not duplicate what works first, improve it to work first? Why not duplicate what works first, improve it to work first? Then after that, then you can go back and adjust to what you think is a better way, because now you have something to compare it against instead of always guessing and wasting your time on what does not give you great results. It's called spinning your wheels, folks. You see, the results, the proven results you experience and observe that work is what allows you to craft your skills and to expand your knowingness, to expand your mental clarity, your application of energetic and universal principles. You see, when I was practicing wheelies the wrong way for so long because I was trying to figure it out on my own, I was never getting any further along, no matter how many hours and hours I kept trying to get better results. The more tired I got, the more I tried to get better, the more tired, the more worn out, and the more frustrated I became. And it wasn't until I took a step back and I had a high willingness to learn and a high willingness to accept change. That is when I was open to observe a new way of thinking that I knew worked because I saw others doing it. I noticed, I observed what others were applying with better and faster results. Remember this, folks, pioneering doesn't pay. Pioneering doesn't pay. You never have to innovate if you don't want to. You can simply just duplicate what works. Folks, success and manifestation, and happiness and joy and fulfillment. It's duplicatable. But you must apply the right formula. Otherwise, you will never get it right. Now, pay attention to what I'm about to share with you. I have been quietly observing some things that I learned from some of my mentors last year when it comes to creating a vision or dream board that actually works and produces real-life physical manifestations ridiculously fast. And this is what I want to share with you next. Now, we have all heard of creating a dream or vision board to propel our goals and dreams into this physical reality, right? We have been told by many teachers and gurus to cut out pictures of what we want from magazines and newspapers. We have been told to print pictures of what we want from the internet. We have been told to look at luxury magazines or magazines of interest. We've been told to even include ourselves in the pictures to make it seem more real. We have been told to go dream building and go dream building as much as possible and to fuel and to expand our dream. We've been told to dream big, dream big, dream big, and the sky is the limit. We have been told, you want that new Ferrari? You want that new home? You want that new Rolex watch? Whatever you want, you should go post pictures of it all around your home. Put pictures on your desk. Look at the pictures. Look at it all. Put pictures in the bathroom, on the refrigerator. Become obsessed with your pictures. Become obsessed with your dream and vision board. We have been told to go sit in that car and to take a picture with you in it, with your hand on the steering wheel, and to go put that Rolex watch on your left wrist and take a picture with you wearing that watch and to look at that picture all the time. We have been told that if you want a new home or a mega yacht, to print pictures of it and look at it before we go to sleep and look at it again first thing upon waking up. Now, all these methods are great, by the way. Absolutely. Because nothing starts first in life but a dream. You need to know what you want and why you want something. And by taking the action step of printing and taking pictures and dream building and including yourself in the pictures, and when you look at these pictures, you feel good and you get excited. Yes, this does work, folks. Yes, all the methods I just went through work. However, they work to a varying degree. And like I said, they are all wonderful ways to manifest things from a desire to a thought to a feeling to a physical manifestation. However, the results people experience using those techniques are far and few between. These techniques are not the easiest to apply or the fastest way to manifest what you want when it comes to using or utilizing a dream or vision board. And I'll just tell you the truth. Most people create a dream or vision board and it actually works against them. They print all these pictures of what they think they want. And when they look at these pictures, they focus on the how. How am I going to get that Mercedes? How am I going to buy that new home? How am I going to go on my dream vacation? How am I going to put my kids through school? How am I going to pay my bills by looking at these pictures? What happens is they focus on the how, and that lets in doubt. How equals doubt. And the doubt pushes everything that they want and dream for, it pushes it away energetically. And it makes it infinitely harder to attract and to manifest. And this actually lowers your vibration. And it can make you confused and even depressed. Now, on the other side of the scale, for a select few of us, we are able to manifest what we want. We are able to manifest what we put on our dream board or our vision board much faster than the average person. The reason is that those people are applying and activating these missing elements, these missing secret elements automatically, and they're not even aware of it. For some people, they print a picture of what they want, they put it on their dream or vision board, they look at it for several minutes, hours, days, or weeks, and poof, they get it. And like I said, for many, it's the opposite. Some of you, correct me if I'm wrong, but some of you have been looking at things on your dream or vision board for years without any real manifestations. And you're at the point where when you look at your dream or vision board, instead of feeling good and excited and enthusiasm, you say to yourself, yeah, maybe someday. That's been up there for 8 years, and I'm still waiting. Now, just let me ask you, listening to this right now, a general question. Do you have a dream or vision board, or even a dream book? It's all the same thing. Dream book, dream board, dream vision board. If you do, how long has it taken you to manifest the things on your dream board or your vision board or in your dream book just by looking at pictures of what you printed? Have you had a dream or vision board in the past and nothing came true, so you just gave up on the concept? How many of you have been looking at the same pictures for months or years with little or no results? How many of the pictures have turned into, well, yeah, I hope someday I get it. It's on the board. I was told to make a dream and vision board, and I did it, and I'm just waiting for it. Pay attention. What if I told you that there is some missing, secret, key principles that you must attach to your dream or vision board, and that when you do, it dramatically increases your belief and cuts all energetic resistance that's keeping it away from you. It makes it more real and activates your attracting vibration so quickly and so powerfully that the things that you want begin to show up into your physical life with amazing speed. And in some cases, in a matter of minutes, hours, days, or weeks, compared to months or years, or for many of you, never. What if I told you, what if I pulled the curtain back right now, and if I told you the way that over 99% of people who teach you how to create a dream or vision board are simply wasting your time? They're leaving out the nuggets of activation. They're leaving out the knowledge that activates your dream or vision board. What if I told you that the real formula to having a dream or vision board was kept secret from you and on purpose? Look, listen, the secret was kept from me my entire life up until recently. I myself, I've been creating and looking at dream boards since I was about 17 years old. That was over 22 years ago now. And let me share with you this. When I learned these missing elements from my mentors, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And I said to myself, how could I have been so incredibly naive to miss this? How could I have missed it for so long? So what I did was I went back and I looked at all the dream books and the vision boards that I've created over the years because I have always kept them. And upon reviewing them, yes, I did achieve some of the pictures of the things that I had put on the dream or vision board or in my dream book. Absolutely. However, not many of them compared to how many pictures I had taken. Okay? Then, pay attention. Then I observed more and more about what was the difference between the things that I did manifest versus the ones that I did not, because looking at these things that I did manifest, it had nothing to do with the cost. It had nothing to do with how limited or exclusive the item was. It had no difference on how far away it was, and it had nothing to do with what most people would relate to as the reason. And then the answer, it slapped me right across the face. It was exactly these missing secret elements that my mentors had revealed to me. You see, the items where I applied these missing secret elements, unconsciously, by the way, I didn't know what I didn't know, but I was doing it. Well, those things I manifested, signed, sealed, delivered, no problem. The things that I did not apply these missing secret elements to this day, I still not have manifested. The manifestation results were night and day once I had the new knowledge and I could observe what I was looking at from a whole new vantage point. So I looked at my current dream and vision boards because I have them all over the place, and I revised everything, on them. I added in these missing secret elements. And just like magic, people, situations, circumstances, and events continue to present themselves to me automatically. No matter what I put up on my dream or vision boards, no matter what I put on them now, it just keeps showing up. It keeps showing up in my life, and it shows up quickly without me trying to figure out how to make them show up. Then, now, folks, I just live my life with excitement now, and all the clues begin to show up. So I know what I want wants me, and it's on the way to me. I can feel the clues, and I want you to be able to dial in like a laser and to feel the clues. Folks, it's mind-numbing how well this works. So then what I did was I then shared this knowledge with a couple of people, and their results continue to be amazing. One lady, as soon as I shared with her this formula, she changed her entire vision board. Even on the phone, as I'm explaining these elements to her, she's ripping it down. She replaced her entire vision board and applied these missing secret elements. Within that same day, she had an increase in income from an opportunity that just showed up out of thin air. And it showed up in her life, and it was the exact number that she had put on the board. Another person applied this knowledge to their dream board, and within days had manifested 3 out of the 10 things that they put on their boards by attracting and implementing these missing elements. Now, let me ask you, how would you like to have the knowledge that you could begin to manifest whatever it is that you put up on your dream or vision boards? That as soon as you apply these missing secret elements, the things that you put on your dream and vision board begin to show up in ways that you can never imagine or figure out, no matter how hard you tried. Now, before we continue on, I know some of you may be going, Paul, this sounds like a load of crap. But it's not. You are completely open to use your own discernment right now in this moment. But I only speak from a place of experience, and what I'm sharing with you and talking to you about and making available, it works. It works, and it works. It's absolutely real, and it works. Because my mentors, the ones who revealed this to me, they all apply this in their lives, and they are all outrageously successful. They all keep manifesting more and more stuff, whether it's materialistic or magical life experiences that you can't put a price on, no matter what it is. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but we have probably all said to someone before, well, I don't know how you do it. And you're right. You don't. And most of the time, they don't either. Whether consciously or subconsciously, they are masters at applying this from a vibrational, unlocking, and attracting perspective. It has nothing to do with how smart you think you need to be or what your education level is. It has nothing to do with what you think or what you think you need to know. It's simply applying and dialing in to a universal principle that no one ever talks about. People touch on it and then they stop. I'm telling you, applying this and just continuing to live life full of amazement, you'll begin to manifest so much joy, so much pleasure, and you'll be doing it without any resistance. Once you learn and apply these missing secret elements, trust me, you will become so driven in your life for complete happiness that many of you will have a hard time sleeping at night due to the excitement that you will have for yourself and for life. Meaning that if you follow and apply what I reveal, and if you do not start achieving and manifesting all your wants and desires faster than you have ever thought possible, I put all this information into a course, and I'm going to give you a 1-year money-back guarantee. That's how confident I am. If you apply this information and you're not blown away with the results, you just let me know, and you can have a full refund. No questions asked. This is what I did. Like I said, I recorded these missing elements in audio form, and I put it on 6 audios. I also did something great. I also created a checklist. So after you apply what I reveal to you, you can use this checklist to keep focused, so you never miss applying a step or a secret element. Folks, these audios go way beyond just cutting out or taking pictures. These audios reveal multiple energetic layers of dimensions in manifesting that no one has ever explained like this before. I know with confidence, many others in the world, many others will instantly copy this content, and they will create their own courses or seminars or webinars or weekend events. And they are going to charge thousands of dollars to learn this material. Now, with that said, this course should be a high ticket price in the area of $500 or more, easily. And what is revealed makes it easily worth that, and the price may go up to that. I don't know yet. However, that's not what I'm going to do right now. I am making this information available to you, to those of you who are serious about creating significant change for a much lower cost. As you know, I like to give away, and this time I am absolutely giving this information away for pennies. Only $57.77. And like I said, I'm giving you a full 1-year unconditional money-back guarantee, which is unheard of, folks. Okay? Usually people give no money-back guarantee on digital downloads. I'm giving you 1 year. That's how confident I am in this information. Because I know that if you follow and apply what I reveal, and you actually put in the effort, you will get the amazing and mind-blowing results that I'm talking about. So those of you wanting a refund, it should be virtually zero. Like I said, that's how confident I am, and that is my promise to you. You will never hear these missing secret elements explained by anyone else. And if you do, it's because they copied these audios. Those who exposed these missing secret elements to me, folks, they are not public figures. They are not on YouTube. They are not authors or speakers. They are high levels of conscious people that chose to live their lives and experience anything that they want in privacy. I'd like to say that they passed the torch of this knowledge to me because they know and they can feel that I can deliver this information to you with the most pure, positive intention of support, encouragement, empathy, excitement, and love attached to it. That you will absolutely connect and resonate with as you listen. Let me go over a few of the features and benefits that you can expect to receive. You're going to learn the truth about how to create a vision or dream board that works amazingly fast. You're going to learn the missing secret elements behind how and why these techniques work so well. You're going to learn how most people create a vision or dream board that works against them, and they have no idea that they're actually pushing away what they want. You're going to learn how to cut the cord of resistance. So when you look at your dream or vision board, you become instantly empowered with magnetic, attracting emotional power and intensity. You will learn how to attract the perfect emotions to your wants and desires and watch as life presents them to you through astonishing experiences that you could never, ever make up, no matter how hard you tried. You're going to learn how to activate your dream or vision board so what is on it rushes to you like a super magnet with ease and excitement. You're going to learn very specific visual, emotional, and multi-dimensional techniques to bring your dream or vision board images into your physical reality. And then, like I said, as the bonus, I am also going to include an action checklist so you can track your manifestation results. Plus, I cover so much more eye-opening and highly regarded information. Now, I am only offering this discount again through this audio. So, you must visit dreamboardsecretsrevealed.com. That's dreamboardsecretsrevealed.com, or click the link in the description. I have made it easy to order. There is no coupon codes to enter. I have already discounted the price through this offer from the regular price of $499 to only $57.77. And like I said, I'm going to do something that is unheard of in the world of digital products. I'm going to give you a full, unconditional 1-year money-back guarantee. Because I know that if you listen and apply what you hear, there is no way you will not be blown away with the amazing things that begin to happen in your life. So make sure to click on the link below in the description and follow the instructions to receive the heavy discount. Like I said, this offer is exclusive to this audio. The audios and PDF will be sent to you instantly, and you can begin listening in just a few moments. Plus, you get the 2 bonuses. You will receive a 8-page PDF checklist so you can keep track that you are applying these missing secret elements correctly and track your results and be able to consider it done and what you applied using these secret elements. What you want you. You activate it, you release it, and it's on the way to you. After that, because I appreciate you and your continued support, I'm also going to give you a wonderful free gift, and that's a copy of my latest guided meditation titled I Am Able. That is full of thousands of empowering affirmations that will raise your levels of belief. You can download everything instantly after placing your order. Click on the link below to apply the heavy discount and bring the price from $499 all the way down to only $57.77. And that is well over 85% off the regular price. This is Paul Santisi, and I look forward to hearing your own personal success story and applying this information in your life. You know I love ya.